Hey, greetings, YouTubers. Your main man Black Lion here, and I got about a week left to go until my trip to Cuba, and just very, very, very excited about it. The thing probably I'm looking the most forward to is the food. It's so I can't really even put it into words. It's so I guess enjoyable just to go somewhere and not have to worry, is this organic? Is this GMO? Is this whatever, and not have to be gouged and pay these crazy exorbitant prices to have food that's not sprayed everywhere with, Monsanto and its cancer causing pesticides. So that's the one thing, more than anything that I'm looking forward to is just going and being able to eat and have good food that's not, full of pesticides like they are here in America. And if you don't want those pesticides with your food, those cancer-causing pesticides with your food, then you will have to pay a premium for, the organic, non-GMO version. But that's neither here nor there. Like when, if you haven't been to Cuba, I've made a couple videos about it now, but it's probably is quickly it's become one of my favorite like getaway destinations. I would literally move there tomorrow if I could, if Americans were able to buy land in Cuba. I definitely would, and I'd live out the rest of my days there. I mean, I just really enjoy it. The price of living is relatively low. I like you go and you can buy these fresh, they have all these street vendors, so you can buy like fresh fruits for, very, very reasonable. Like, and they have the burro bananas that are kind of hard to find here in America, at least where I live. But you can go, you can find your tiny little burro, Dr. Sebi approved bananas, and you can, there's I mean, just you find your avocados and your mangoes, and it's the fruit tastes different. It just tastes fresher. It's like I remember eating beans that had been freeze dried, like beans that you put in the freezer that they freeze and then they pick and then freeze and then you can buy them and thaw them and eat them. I remember eating those after most of my younger life eating food out of a can and thinking, oh wow, I can really taste the green in these greens, and and then from switching from the frozen food to the fresh veggies, there's a difference to that. And now when you go to Cuba, a country who they do their own like agriculture, and they got farmers who really take pride in this stuff, and it's a socialist or communist country. It escapes my mind right now, but I know they just they do the farming, and then they just take the crop, the harvest, and then they just give it to the government, and the government distributes it to everyone. But I mean, they take pride in it. Everybody's getting their fair share, their rations instead of the other. It's not that simple, but But I do know that those guys take pride in the food that they're giving to their fellow countrymen. So it's pretty good stuff. I'm really looking forward to having some more mangoes. You can get, there's this place called Bique, I believe it's called. And they have fresh watermelon juice and fresh mango juice, or I mean, everything is just fresh. It's just fresh, and fresh lemonade, like that's like that tingles your chest. It's so fresh. You sip it and then you feel it all down here. And it's so like just the food in Cuba is so good, and I'm just really looking forward to getting back over there and just going crazy. Just eating all the food that I can get my hands on. I've recently started, back in the gym. I've made my videos, and things have been going well. And I started training my son as well. I homeschool him now, so every morning I get up, go do my thing in the gym, and then I get him up and I go train him. We have this park where they have pull-up bars, push-up bars, and all of that stuff that kids can use, so it's been going well. It's probably the most fulfilling thing I've done in life so far. It's just I have this young mind to mold, and I take great pride, and I know the responsibility of that is very heavy. So I'm taking it very seriously. I'm trying to. He's not a vegan or a vegetarian or anything, but I'm trying to. I'm not gonna force it on him. I made a video about it at one point. I'll link it somewhere, and I'm not gonna force either any of my children to do a certain thing, but I'm gonna give him the information, and hopefully he'll come my way. After seeing the benefits and the risks of eating the poison that we have wholesale here in America, he'll come around and see father knows best. But anyway, I'll probably end this right here. Like I said, just about a week to go. And I'm just very happy. I'm just trying to coast through this next week, and I've already got my bags packed, and tickets booked, bags packed, and I'm chucking deuces up, guys, and I'm out of here. I'll catch you next time.